Trading in the Zone by Mark Douglas. Intro opening narration. Welcome to ABD of Finance and thank you for joining this journey. Today, we will dive deep into one of the most legendary books ever written on trading psychology. Trading in the Zone by Mark Douglas. This book is not about charts. It's not about technical indicators. It's about the space between your ears, your mind, your beliefs, and your emotions. Why do most traders fail even when they know everything about the markets? Because success in trading is not about knowledge. It's about consistency, confidence, and mental discipline. And this book will teach you exactly that. So sit back, relax, and let's begin our chapter-by-chapter journey into the mind of a successful trader. Chapter 1: The Road to Success: Fundamental Truths. Mark Douglas opens the book by asking, why is trading so difficult for most people? The answer is simple: because we were never trained to think in probabilities. We grow up in a world of cause and effect. We are taught that effort equals reward. But in trading, the outcome of any single trade is random. This randomness breaks our confidence. So the very first step to trading success is to retrain the mind to accept that anything can happen and still make decisions without fear. Chapter 2: The Lure of the Holy Grail. Most new traders fall into the trap of believing there's a secret method, a perfect strategy, or a magic indicator. Mark calls this the Holy Grail syndrome. The truth is, no system wins all the time. And no method can predict the market perfectly. What really matters is how consistently you follow your plan, not how perfect that plan is. This chapter helps us stop chasing perfection and start building mental edge. Chapter 3: Taking Responsibility. In this chapter, Mark challenges the common mindset of blaming the market, the news, or external forces. He says, you are responsible for every outcome in your trading. No excuses. Taking full responsibility is not about blaming yourself, it's about taking your power back. Once you accept that you control your behavior, your risk, and your decisions, you free yourself from fear and regret. This is the first step toward becoming a disciplined, confident trader. Chapter 4: Consistency: A State of Mind. Success in trading has nothing to do with luck. It's about developing a consistent mental framework. Douglas explains that to be consistent, you must accept the risk, accept uncertainty, let go of expectations, trust your process, and execute without hesitation. Consistency doesn't come from the market. It comes from within you. Chapter 5: The Dynamics of Perception. In this chapter, Mark explains how we don't see the market as it is. We see it as we are. Our past experiences, beliefs, and emotional patterns filter every tick, candle, and price movement. Two traders can look at the same chart and make opposite decisions. This shows that reality is subjective. So, to trade in the zone, we must become aware of our own biases and learn to see the market with a clear and neutral mind. Chapter 6: The Trading Environment. The market doesn't care about your hopes, fears, or plans. It moves based on the decisions of thousands of other people. This means the market is completely neutral. In this neutral environment, your job is not to predict. Your job is to observe, plan, and execute based on probabilities without getting emotionally attached. This chapter teaches you to stop taking the market personally. Chapter 7: Thinking in Probabilities. This is the heart of the book. Mark explains that to be successful, a trader must think like a casino. Casinos make money not by winning every bet but by having an edge and applying it consistently. Over time, as a trader, your job is the same. Define your edge. Accept that individual trades are random. And trust that over time, your edge will pay off. Once you start thinking in probabilities, you eliminate fear and emotional decision making. Chapter 8: Working with Your Beliefs. Our beliefs control everything: what we see, how we feel, and how we act. If you believe trading is dangerous, you will trade with fear. If you believe losses mean failure, you will hesitate. This chapter invites you to examine your beliefs one by one and let go of the ones that no longer serve you. To trade freely and confidently, you must believe anything can happen. You don't need to know what will happen next to make money. You can manage your risk. You are always in control of your actions. These beliefs create the foundation of trading success. Chapter 9: The Trader's Edge. Your trading edge is not about how accurate your system is. It's about your ability to take the right actions over and over, without hesitation. Douglas teaches that a true edge means you have a plan, you follow the plan, You accept the result, win or lose. And you repeat this process with discipline. An edge is not what you know. It's how well you apply it with emotional neutrality. Chapter 10, The Zone, State of Peak Performance. The zone is a mental state where everything feels easy. You're focused. You are calm. You're not distracted by fear or greed. You trust yourself. You're fully present in the moment. In this state, you don't force trades. You allow them to unfold. Mark shows us that this state comes from preparation, discipline, and mindset, not luck. When you let go of needing to be right, you become free to trade in the zone. Chapter 11, Building Confidence and Eliminating Fear. Confidence is not built by winning trades. It's built by trusting yourself to follow your process even when the outcome is uncertain. This chapter shows that fear disappears when you accept risk, you believe in your edge, and you no longer need to be right to feel successful. Confidence comes from mental repetition and emotional mastery. You don't wait for confidence to trade. You trade with discipline, and confidence follows. Chapter 12, The Final Shift, Becoming a Professional Trader. In the final chapter, Mark defines what it means to be a professional. A professional trader doesn't gamble. A professional follows a system. A professional controls risk. A professional accepts losses calmly. A professional grows from experience. Professionals understand that trading is a game of probabilities, not certainties. This final chapter is a call to action. To stop reacting emotionally and start trading with structure, logic, and belief in the process. Outro, closing narration. So friends, trading in the zone is not just a book. It is a training manual for your mind. Mark Douglas does not give you a magic strategy. Instead, he gives you something far more powerful. A blueprint for thinking like a consistent, confident trader. If you truly apply what you learned today, you'll stop overreacting to losses. You'll let go of the need to be right. And you'll trade with patience, clarity, and strength. Because real success in trading doesn't come from the market. It comes from within you. Thank you for listening. This was ABD Finance. Until next time, trade well, stay disciplined, and always protect your mindset.